Hello, hi, again welcome to digital learning. I myself Vasisht Kumar Nayak. Today I am going to discuss about common abbreviation and acronym in education. So let's begin today's first abbreviation from AS, which is called alternative schooling. Next AVG, that is called average. Next BAS, that is baseline assessment studies. Next abbreviation is BRC, which is called Block Resource Center. Next CR, which is called completion rate. Next abbreviation is CRC, which is called Cluster Resource Center. Next abbreviation is CWSN, which is called Child with Special Needs. Next abbreviation is DIET, which is called District Institute of Education and Training. Next, DICE, DIAC, which is called a District Information System for Education. Now, also called UDICE, Unified District Information System for Education. Next, DOR, which is called Dropout Rate. Next, DPEP, which is called a District Primary Education Program. Next abbreviation is DRC, which is called a District Report Cards. Next, ED.CIL, which is called Educational Consultants India Limited. Next abbreviation is EGS, Education Guarantee Scheme. Next, EMIS, which is called Educational Management Information System. EMIS, Educational Management Information System. Next, GER, which is called Gross Enrollment Ratio. Next, GOI, which is called Government of India. Next, GOVT, dot, which is called Government. Next, GPI, which is called Gender Parity Index. Next, MPhil, which is called Master of Philosophy. Next come MECRD, which is called Ministry of Human Resource Development. Next, NCERT, which is called National Council of Education Research and Training. National Council of Education Research and Training. Next abbreviation is NER, which is called Net Enrollment Ratio. Next, NIEPA, which is called National Institute of Educational Planning and Administration. Next abbreviation is NORES, RES, no RES, no RES, which is called No Response. Next, no, no, which is called number, no.number. Next abbreviation is NSSO, National Sample Survey Organization, and National Sample Survey at last organization. Next, P plus SEC dot HES dot, which means primary with upper primary and a secondary and a higher secondary. P stands for primary, UP with upper primary, primary with upper primary and secondary and higher secondary. P plus SEC dot HS, primary with upper primary and secondary oblique higher secondary. Next abbreviation P plus UP, which means primary with upper primary with upper primary. Next P dot only, which called primary only. P stands for primary only. Next abbreviation POP dot stands for POP population. Next PR, which called promotion rate. Next PR dot, which called primary. Next abbreviation PR dot oblique PRIM dot, which called primary. Next abbreviation PTR, which means pupil teacher ratio. P stands for pupil, T stands for teacher, R stands for ratio. Pupil teacher ratio. Next PVT dot, which called private. Next RECD dot, which called received. RECD is stands for received. Next RR, which called a repetition rate. Next abbreviation RTI. R stands for right, T stands for to, I stands for information. Right to information. In short, RTI. Next RTE. R stands for right, T stands for to, E stands for education, which means right to education. In short, RT is full form right to education. Next SC, which is called a scheduled caste. S stands for scheduled, C stands for caste. Altogether, a scheduled caste. Next ST, scheduled, T stands for tribe, scheduled tribe. Next SCERT, S stands for state, C stands for Council of Educational Research and Training, SCERT. In short, SCERT full form State Council of Educational Research and Training. Next SCR. In short, SCR stands for S student, C stands for classroom, R stands for ratio. Student classroom ratio. Next SDG. S stands for school, D stands for development, G stands for grant. School development grant. Next SEC, which is called a secondary. SEC, in short SEC full form is a secondary. Next SRC, which called state report cards. S stands for state, R stands for report, C stands for cards. SRC state report cards. Next SSA, in short SSA full form is a Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. S stands for Sarva, S stands for Shiksha, A stands for Abhijan. In short SSA, which means Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Next ST, which called a scheduled tribes. S stands for scheduled, T stands for tribes. Scheduled tribe. Next TCH, in short TCH full form is teachers. So I hope this was the discussion about abbreviation. I hope you got some idea related to abbreviation, which will I am also discussed today's video. So thank you so much for your watching, and as much as you like and subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you very much.